Hey guys, Chris from MadAssGamers here. Now, I've got some pretty awesome news for you guys. Now, this morning, Apple officially confirmed, well, they sent out the invitations for their media event or their iPad 3 event. Now, they said that the event's going to take place next week in 1 week's time on Wednesday, March the 7th, 2012 at 10 a.m. in San Francisco. That's 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern. Now on the screen now, that picture, that's the actual invitation they sent out, where it's got a picture of an iPad, and it says a tagline at the bottom. It has, "We have something you really have to see and touch." Alright, so like you can tell from the invitation, Apple is expected to announce the new iPad 3, the next generation iPad. Currently we have the iPad 2 on the market, and now it's time for the next generation one, the iPad 3. Or so it may not even be called the iPad 3, that's what we just think it's called. Going back to the invitation for a second, as you can see, I noticed basically in the picture there you can see an iPad. Now the screen on the iPad looks very clear. I think reports have confirmed that the new iPad, the iPad 3, will have a Retina display. Now the screen on the iPad 2 at the moment looks amazing. Like, you can't, if you have an iPad 2, you would agree with me, the screen looks like awesome, and you can't imagine it getting any better. Well, apparently reports are saying it is. It's going to get a lot better. The screen, the display on the iPad 3 will be Retina display, so nice, crisp, more pixels, all that sort of stuff. The Retina display like we see on the iPhone 4 and the 4S. Another thing people may not have noticed, which we picked up here, is that if you look at the bottom of the iPad on the black edge, there's actually no home button. So basically, I highly doubt that the next iPad will have a home button. Now, some people might be saying, "Oh, you're an idiot. It's the iPad's on landscape mode." But if you have an iPad, you would know that if you have an iPad, do it for yourself right now. If you turn your iPad into landscape mode, you'll notice the icon docks at the bottom aren't that spaced together. There's more room in between the apps at the bottom, because it's in landscape. There's more room long ways, so they're not as squished. That's about the size that the apps would be apart if the iPad was in portrait. So obviously it is in portrait mode. That black edge is the bottom of the iPad, unless it's turned upside down, but I highly doubt Apple would do something silly like that. I doubt we'll be seeing a home button on the next iPad. Anyway, apart from that, some other things we can expect to see in the iPad 3 is the Retina display, which we talked about, the no home button, 4G connectivity, Siri, which is in the iPhone 4S at the moment. We can expect to see that in the new iPad. A slightly tweaked design. We won't see a whole new design. Maybe it could be a bit thinner or a bit bigger. Quad-core processor, Apple's new A6 processor, we can expect to see in the new iPad. Upgraded cameras. To be honest, the cameras on the iPad 2 are pretty crap. The picture quality is terrible. So it'd be good if we can get some good camera upgrades in there, and obviously more internal upgrades like more RAM, etc. like that. So that's basically it for the iPad. That's what we can expect to see revealed at next week's event. Now, quickly, I want to talk about two more things that we can expect to see at the event. Apple's been to be rumored. Apple. I can't even talk. Apple's been rumored to be in development of a TV, an Apple TV, not just a little set-top box that is on sale now, but an actual TV. So we can expect to see the reveal of that also next week at the event. If you want more information on that, like features and everything, the link's in the description. Check it out. I go into detail more about the Apple TV in a different video, so check that out. And also, we can expect Apple to talk about more future iOS upgrades like iOS6, which should be coming out sometime this year for iPhones, iPods. But yeah, obviously the star of the show next Wednesday is going to be the new iPad, the iPad 3. It may even be called the iPad 2S. We have to wait and see. But yeah, that's it, guys. So leave your comments in the comment section below. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and we'll get back to you. So yeah, be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. Give it some love. Really helps us out, guys. Yes, that's it. Next week, March the 7th, iPad 3. Peace.